The man who claimed responsibility for a murderous rampage in France has been shot dead by commandos. Mohamed Mera was wanted over the killing of 3 French soldiers and, in a separate attack, a rabbi and 3 young children at a Jewish school. He died in a hail of bullets as special forces stormed an apartment in Toulouse where he'd been cornered. Europe correspondent Philip Williams reports.
It was a violent end for a man accused of mass murder. After 32 hours, police had lost contact with Mohamed Mera. They began to think he'd shot himself. But when Special Forces police stormed his flat, he burst out of the bathroom, guns blazing, wearing a bulletproof vest.
The killer came out of the bathroom. He was shooting violently. His shots were frequent and severe. The police officers tried to protect themselves and he tried to protect himself. But in the end, Mohamed Mera jumped through the window with one weapon in his hand while he was still shooting. He was found dead on the ground.
It appears somehow this smiling young tearaway, a petty criminal, turned into a cold, calculating killer. His extreme views behind the trigger that ended the lives of 3 soldiers, a teacher, his 2 boys, and a little girl. And it finished here. Mera's body in a hearse, and a nation relieved that the threat he posed is over.
The killer has been identified and is out of action. He cannot harm children, soldiers and the military. Everything had been done to ensure the killer was brought to justice, but it was not conceivable to expose lives to attain that objective. We have had enough dead already.
The President said people viewing terrorist or hate websites would be punished under new laws, but he warned against blaming Muslims for the aberrant actions of one extremist. But far-right presidential candidate Marine Le Pen is blaming the government for surrendering whole suburbs to Islamic fundamentalists. The killing may be over, the politics and the questions have just begun. Philip Williams, ABC News.